guys, welcome back to Gaz's Koi Pond. So this week I'm going to do a couple of tests on the fish to make sure that we've cleared up the flukes, and then bowl a few up, measure a few, and a few of them are going to be going around to my dad's if we've got the all clear. So I'll spin camera around and let you have a look what we're going to get on with. There we go. First of all, getting into the season spirit, a couple of pumpkins, BB-8, Stewie Griffin, made by my kids. So I'll show you them. A little bit of bad news. The fancy goldfish, which had the I forgot the name of it now, swim bladder issue, unfortunately we have lost. So the little fella passed away. Found him not yesterday, day before, floating on the top of the pond. So we've going to leave it to see how they go. Tested the water and everything seems okay. I think it was basically because obviously struggling to get down to the bottom of the pond where the water's warmer, and with the temperatures dropping off as much as they have been over here in West Yorkshire, it's subdued to the weather conditions. So one of those things, but he did live 9-10 years, so it's a good life. So here we are, guys. The new measuring bowl I have made myself today. Went out and picked myself up a plastic storage tub and bonded myself a material tape measure in the bottom, so it goes up to 57 inches corner to corner. I didn't get much more of a size on the left to right side because it tapers down a little bit, but it does give me a bit of a bit of a measuring bowl. Got some good depth to it, probably a bit deeper than where I need to be, and as so many people have said in the past, it needs to be blue. There we go, blue, but I'm not paying that price what they want for a measuring bowl. It's disgusting. Right, so what I'm going to do is I've got the netting up so you can all have a look. Fish are all coming over for a noser, so I'm going to net up a few, do a couple of scrapes, and then have a look at them and see if we've got any problems or any issues. If not, I shall do a few more, and then if we've got the all clear on everything, I'm going to take the 3 Shubunkins round and let my dad take care of them. So it's 2 weeks since the treatment went in on Monday next week, but there's no more signs of any flashing. Everything looks good, everybody looks healthy, and everybody's feeding okay. So let me just knock the pump off so you can hear me a little bit better. We'll leave the air running and then we'll get a few bowled up. So let me get back to you in a second. Right guys, so here we are, the 3 Shubunkin I'm going to take round to my dad's. This one is 24 centimetres, and this one again 24 centimetres, and this one is 21, possibly 22 centimetres. So nice good sized fish. This is a male. This one is a male, and I believe this was the female that was spawning this year. A good sized fish. So I'm going to do a few scrapes on them and then check them, make sure there's no parasites, everything's good. Then I'm going to get them bagged up, move around to my dad's, and then bowl a few more up. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm going to do a scraped plastic card, and then the little ones to go over the top. Do a scrape on each fish, one from the gill to the end of the tail and one from the underside of the belly for each fish, and then get them checked out. So this is not going to be easy for you guys to see, obviously you can't see, but I'll get these done as quick as I possibly can. So that's one. One down the length of the body underneath on its belly. This is not so easy to do with your hands wet through. So that's two from one fish. Certainly a lot easier to do on bigger fish than it is on little fish, that is for sure. So that's side and from the gill plate along the length of the body and from the front of the fish to the end of the tail on the underside of the body on that one. So that's two scraped, two more to go for the next one. This is going to be the hardest part of the job, trying to get it off of the card and onto the slide. That's two. There we go. Right, so we'll take them in and have a look at them. Get back to you in a sec. Right, so far these two scrapes clear, these two scrapes clear, and we've got this one left to do. And no sign of anything on the other four at all. So that's two fish that are all good. So we're trying the third fish, and if we get a clear scrape on that one, job's a good one, and I'm going to be bagging those fish up and taking them round to my dad's. I don't think I've got anything. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't spread anything from my house or my pond to my dad's pond. I've had no fish flashing now for well over a week. Everybody's feeding, everybody's active, so yeah. Right, let's get these ones checked, and if I find anything I shall show you. I'll be right back. Right, so that's all 6 slides done, and all 6 slides clear. No parasites. I did find what I think might have been a dead one, but no sign of movement, no, nothing from it at all in any way, shape or form. Just wait me 1 second. So we'll get these fish bagged up. Job's a good one. I was pretty sure anyway, and like I said, the test has shown clear, and the actual fish that I'm wanting to move, I've got no sign of anything on them. So we shall get these little crackers bagged up for my dad and move round to his. So I'll be back to you in a sec when I've just given him a bag up. Right guys, so there we go, all bagged up, ready. See if we can lift these up, let you have a look at them. There they are. That's a little bit heavier than what I expected. So there we go. They're bagged up and tubbed up and good to go. So we'll get them round to my dad's. In the meantime, I'm just going to boil up a few more fish, and then we'll have a look at them too. Be right back. So guys, my big cargo looks in good condition. Turn him over. So that's a good size to it. Give him a check over. Dorsal fin's okay. Tiny little bit of pox on his tail, but nothing major. Let's see if we can get a measure. Come on, fella. So 41 cm. So there we go. Nice and placid. Not stressed. Got a couple of little spots of red coming. I'm just going to turn him over and see if we can see the underside. Make sure everything's okay. Steady, steady, steady. Easy. I might do that again just in case. I want to stress it. Didn't see anything. In good condition. I would say nice looking fish. Right, let's get it popped back in. I'm going to do this off camera guys and pop him back in. I don't want to have any accidents, so bear with me 1 second. Here we go guys, my smaller kahaku gainer in. Not a perfect specimen, but I think I just liked it because I thought it looked pretty with its colours, that's all. Let's see if we can get a measure of this one. 26 centimetres. I'll let you have a look again. quite easier actually putting them with the edge into the corner. Yeah, there we go. 26. Nice looking fish. Again, got some nice ginner and scaling, which is what I like to see. I like to see a sparkle of them. So, quite a pretty fish. See if we can turn it over, have a quick check on the underside. Come into the corner. Nice and clear. Not a mark on this one. Very nice. Yeah. Not so sure whether it's classed as a 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly a 5 step. You one there, and then a break. 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is one of the reasons why I picked it, but I was hoping it might get a little bit more across this area in the red, but who knows. I just like it because of its ginning. Pretty. Not a perfect kahaku by any means, but it's what you like as an individual. Personally for me, that's what I think. I like it, it stands out, sparkly, nice bright red, nice bright white, and the ginning on the top was pretty cool. Right, I'll pop this one back in, we'll get another one. There we go. Right, so the next one. I'm not so sure on the name or the type of this one. I think it might be a high kicker kuru, Dautsu. I might be way off with that, so if anybody knows, please do comment and let me know. Right. Again, I just liked it because it's more like the mirror carp with its big scaling on all over it, and totally different colours, but its scales, look at the scale all the way down its body. But it does look like it's getting a little bit of, it was more yellow, and now it looks as if it's getting a bit more orangey. But yeah, pretty fish. Again, looks like we're in, sorry, keep this in short, I'm trying to look as well, forgetting I'm trying to show you guys. Pretty little fish. I got this at 10 cm, so that was, I think, the beginning of last year. So at 10 cm we're now pushing 25. This is way easier. I don't know why everybody always puts them up against a side of a board when they don't want to stay there. I mean, put them in a corner and they stay there on their own. So there you go, 26 cm. Beautiful little fish. Sorry, again, let's have a get it in and turn it over, check the underside, make sure everything's all like that. Fine, no marks, no damage. In good condition. I wonder if it'll get a little bit more of the yellow come back, because all this here was yellow and that's faded somewhat now. So we'll see. I like it, pretty fish. Nice and bright white with the orange and yellowy pattern. Anybody knows the type, please do comment. Thank you. Let's get it back in. Right, so the next one, the Benny Ginger. There you go, stunning. It lines up for a measure up on its own. This is beautiful, this fish, absolutely beautiful. Perfect, not a mark on it. It does seem to have, it's got one scale here that's just in the middle there, that sparkles, and all the rest of them are normal, which I've just noticed. Beautiful fish, in lovely condition. Let's just check him over. Dorsal fin's fine. Pop him into the corner, we'll give him a turn over and make sure everything's good on the underside. Perfect, not a mark. Let's see if we can get a quick measure. I don't know, can't remember what it was when we got him, but we are looking there now at 34 cm. I think I said 34 to 35 cm, so we've not had much growth since we got him from the show, but I'm not feeding the, you know, really high protein foods for them to get growth out of them. I can't really yet, I don't really want them to grow massive, because if they do grow massive I'm going to end up having to either rehome them or build a bigger pond sooner than what I can do. So for now, yeah, stunning looking fish, absolutely beautiful. We'll get this one back in and we'll build another one up. So the next one we've got is my son's new fish. This thing's beautiful. I'll try to see if I can get a bit of a close-up look for you so you can see the eyes. Come on, chill out. There you go, look at the colour of the eye, it's blue. Beautiful. Let's see if we can have a quick measure again, just to make sure. 31 cm. Oh, sorry. Here we go. In the corner again. Yeah, 31 cm. Turn it over, check the underside, make sure we're still good. Perfect. Not a mark on it. Very beautiful fish. Quite equally balanced and pattern as well. And I forget the name. I'd have to, I'll put a comment in the top. But yeah, pretty fish. Side of it. Yep, there you go. Stunning, perfect condition. Well happy. I shall put that one back in. We'll grab another one out. Right, so next one, the new chag. Very placid. They were moving. A little bit of a mark there on top of the dorsal. Got this little mark on the nose, but that's what I'm wanting to check really more than anything. Check the underside. Very good. Nice and clean. Let's get you in corner, give you a measure. .36 cm. So that's the new check, folks. Looks like he might have caught his dorsal there, look. A little bit of a mark. I don't know if you can see, that's really tiny. Little bit of a mark just there. But no damage, just a tiny little bit of a bump. But yeah, this is very chilled out fish. I just hope that this little bit of the bruising comes good on the nose. It looks okay. It just it's fading. But yeah, the odd couple of scales. A sparkly scale there. 2 here at either side on the head. Just there, one there, and one at the opposite side there. So a couple of little scales that have got a bit of ginner into it. Looks nice. Good sized fish. What was it again? Let's just check. 36 am. Could have really done this in a bit better light for y'all. But there you go. There's the new Chang. Let's get it back in. Right guys, sorry about that. Battery died on my iPhone, so I've had to stick that one on charge to use my other phone. Right, so for now, that's all the fish I'm going to take out. A few of them there for you to have a look at. Going to get all this covered back over, get all this lot put away, net away, and the hoist up, and then I'm popping around to take these round to my dad's. There you go. Look nice them. 3 Shubunkins, I'm sure will be very happy with those fish. They're a good size. So, right, I get all this put away and then we'll get these fish round to my dad's. Be right back. There we go guys. Pond back up and running. Filters cleaned out and everything put back as it should be. I'm going to give them a little bit of food and then I'm going to get them fish round to my dad's. So I'll just go grab them an handful and we can give them a bit of food. Yeah, well, there we go. Going to the new home soon. So stick them a bit of food on. And there we go. None of them are bothered about being out. Need to stop pond up a bit because it's took a little bit of water out, netting off and netting them up. I'll give them a bit of the food and we'll leave them to enjoy that. When I get back I'll top it back up again. Right, I'll be right back. Right guys, we're here. Just got round to my dad's. We were around here early this morning as well, and we've trimmed back all these plants and we've took back all these plants because it had grown well beyond right out to about here and completely taken over all through the top of the netting, so we needed to clear it all back. In doing so it's mixed up the pond a little bit, but the filter will pull it clean again. So we're just going to get these Shubunkins in and acclimated and then into the pond. So there shouldn't be a great deal of difference between our temperature and their temperature, to be completely fair. So we'll lay them on there for a while. There's plenty of water in the bag and we'll get them in. So I'll get back to you in 15-20 minutes. Alright guys, we're going to get them into this tub. And then we're not going to be introducing my water to my dad's water.
That black one better.
That was my mum in background then that you just heard saying she liked the black one. So the black one's male. I'm pretty sure this is the female. And we've got a trio of breeding Shubunkins from last year spawning in my garden pond. So they're going to be moved into here, and when all this plant and vegetation starts to take back again, hopefully we'll get them to spawn in there come beginning of next year. So right, bear 1 second guys and we'll get them in. going to lift that neck up there, though.
What's that now?
That's one. That's two.
I like tail on that one.
And then the male.
Oh, well, beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful, isn't it? Colours on that, lovely. Absolutely stunning. I appreciate we can't see them, guys, but if we hadn't have given this you know, the actual plants and the pond a clean to get all these plants cut back, we'd have been having trouble with the netting getting sunk by the vegetation on top of it, so we needed to trim it back, which has obviously caused, we disturbed the plant pot which all that plant's going in, and that's dispersed a little bit of soil into the pond, but filters will pull it through in a couple of hours and clean it up and tidy it up. The new fish are in, and I will pop back round at a later date to give you all an update on them. So for now, I'll catch you in a bit. I'm just going to give them a little bit of food, guys, a bit of supper for them. All feeding nicely. I'll leave them to enjoy that. And I'll spin camera around. So guys, that's it this week from Gazza's Koi Pond. So if you could all do us a huge favour, just down here in the in this corner just down here, you'll see my little logo. If you can swipe up, click on that and subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. We've got up to 201 subscribers now, so things are good. We're progressing and moving forward. So if you've liked what you've seen, please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and for this week that's it, and we'll get back to you next week. Take care, see you all soon.